Okay, we are back in Legend of Heroes. Trails from Zero. Creeping Wisdom has come to an end, and ironically, on the day after the longest night of the year for me, we are now entering the longest day of Crossbell. 2:40 p.m., same day as the
なるほど。
investigation into Ravash.
お兄さんたちもやっとそこまでたどり着いたみたいね。出席者も揃って招待状も届けられた。
So if you remember, the guys in the basement of the IBC were saying there's a terminal over in Rosenberg's studio. They thought it was a mistake, but there you go if you're wondering what it looked like.
これでパーティーの準備は全部整ったのかしら。先にお兄さんを見つけるのはエステルたち、お兄さんたち、それと
相変わらず全てが見えておるらしいな。
レンはそこまで自信過剰じゃないわ。レンに見えるのは絡まり合ったシステムだけ。お互い別々に作動する因果がこのクロスベルという場でどんな織物を編み上げるのか、それが見えるというだけよ。
なるほどな。マフィアと例の教団が何をするつもりかは知らんが、まあこれも自業自得。いや
あの灰色の町が積み重ねてきた因果の報いというべきかもしれないわね。てっきり結社の関与もあるかと思っていたのだけど。
この地は結社と教会の干渉地帯にもなっておるからな。法王は騎士の活動を禁じ、名手は執行者を派遣しない。まああくまで建前としてはだな。
おじいさんの工房がある時点で怪しいものだけど、まさかクロスベルの動力ネットに介入できる変革システムまで用意してるとは思わなかったわ。おかげでレンも退屈しなくて済んでるけど。
お前さんの役に立ったのなら用意した甲斐があったというものだ。あやつが押し付けてきた時にはぶち壊してくれようと思ったが。
相変わらず博士と仲が悪いのね。
In case you're wondering, you'll be meeting the professor in the next game. It's Novartis, the 6th Anguisse.
13工房の管理者にして使徒第6中ノバルティス博士。
And if you had any doubt about me saying that, there you go, she actually explicitly says it.
精神のネットワークがあるのに今さらエプスタインの試験運用に何の興味があるのかしら。
So my theory was that the Anguisse each are representative of one element, with Faceless being Mirage. Novartis would be space. So we'll see if there's any clues to this as we go into Azure.
あやつのことだ。どうせろくでもない企みのために役立てようと思っとるんだ。まったく開発途中の実験作を適当にばらまきよって。
お兄さんたちが戦ったあの赤い武者さんね。モニターで見た限りではなかなか優秀な子みたいだけど。
やはり自律的な状況判断と柔軟な行動選択に難ありだな。なかなかお前さんの相棒のようにはいかんさ。
でもレンがここにいるのは博士も気づいているんでしょ。レンはともかく彼について何も言ってこないのかしら。
今のところはだんまりだな。どうやら新しい機体の開発に熱中しておるようだな。まあ課題だった姿勢制御と関節部分の構造強化も完了した。あやつに余計な口を挟ませる隙は見せんさ。
ありがとう。これでやっと最後の賭けが始められるわ。そんな顔しないで。人形繰りを教えてくれたり、偽物の人形さんを作ってく 謝してるわ。
何、大したことはしておらんさ。それよりも今日は忙しくなるのだろう。少々早めだが午後のティータイムとしよう。
そうね。待てる待てる、一緒にお茶にしましょう。今日は長い一日になるわ。多分この自治州が始まって一番長い一日にね。
なるほど、そんなことになっていたとは。
失踪者の噂についてはこちらも掴んではいたけど、今回は完全に出遅れちゃったわね。しかもよりにもよってあの教団が出てくるなんて。
そのアリオスさんも6年前の教団事件に関わっていたんですよね。残党が残っている可能性はどのくらいあると思いますか？
そうだな、確かに全てのロッジは制圧されたが、地下に残党が潜った可能性はあり得る。犯罪組織などが手を貸せば潜伏は非常にやりやすくなる。
まさにルバーチェなんかうってつけの隠れ蓑だったわけか。
でもどうしてそんなリスクの高いことを。計算高いマルコーニ会長にしては少し違和感を感じますけど。
確かにあの教団の残党をかくまったりしていると分かったら放っておかないところは多いはずよ。うちはもちろんだけど教会とか例の結社とかもね。
となるとまだ見えていない事情が存在しているんでしょうか？
ああ、しかしそれを確かめている余裕はなさそうだ。今は手分けしてマフィアと失踪者たちの行方を追うべきだろう。おそらくそれが教団の残党の正体をあぶり出すことにもつながるはずだ。
それでは
協力体制を結ぶってことでそっちもいいのかよ。
ええ、こちらも依存はないわ。市民から失踪者が出ている時点で私たちは無関係ではいられない。それに薬物被害についてもね。
助かります。どうかよろしくお願いします。
ああ、こちらそうと決まれば役割分担を決めておきたいところだが、エステルたちはともかく他のメンバーはどうしている？
幸いスコットとリンたちにも緊急の仕事は入っていないわ。エステルちゃんたちを含めたら総勢7名は確保できるわね。
よし、全員に招集をかけてくれ。今日中にめぼしい場所は回れるようにしておきたい。
オッケー、それじゃ連絡してくるわね。
相変わらずのフットワークの良さですね。
それが俺たち遊撃士の最大の強みでもあるからな。そういえばセルゲイさんはこのことを了解しているのか？
ええ、協力体制についてはすでに許可をもらっています。アリオスさんによろしくと言っていました。
そうか。
そのアリオスさん、警察にいた頃は課長の下で働いていたんですよね。俺の兄貴と一緒に。
ああ、セルゲイさんと俺とガイ、たった3人で捜査1回以上の実績を打ち立てた警察史上最高と謳われたチームだが、5年前俺が一身上の都合で警察を辞めてからチームは解散した。セルゲイさんは警察学校に移動し、ガイは捜査一課に移り、その2年後ガイは殉職を遂げた。俺が警察を辞めなければ。そんなことを言うつもりはない。俺は俺の事情と決意を持って警察とはたもとを分かったからだ。だがそれでも未だに思い出すことがある。
So chiming in here real quick, I made sure to point this out in the graveyard that Guy died 2 years after his wife. So it's most likely the death of his wife that forced him to hang up the badge, so to speak. As to whether or not there was more to his wife's demise, that you'll have to wait and see.
あの輝かしい日々を癖の強い上司と破天荒な相棒と共に過ごした歳月のことをなだから正直お前たちが羨ましいくらいだ。
天下の風の牽制にそんなことを言われるとはね。
どちらかというとギルドの風通しの良さが羨ましいくらいですけど。
警察には警察の、ギルドにはギルドの役割がある。いかなる権力にも屈せず普遍的な理想としての正義を追い求めるのがギルドなら、権力という矛盾を抱えながらそれでも正義を追求するのが警察の役割だろう。お前たちが感じてるであろうさまざまな矛盾や理不尽な状況、かつては俺も感じたものだが、今
権力という矛盾を抱えながらも
兄貴もそれを追い求めていたんでしょうか。
ああ、俺はそう信じている。だからこそセルゲイさんも支援課の設立に尽力したんだろう説教めいたことを言ったようだ。お前たちはお前たちで答えを見つけるといいだろう。多分あいつもそれを望んでいるだろうからな。
はい。
難しい宿題だな。
ただいま
エステル、ヨシア、それにしずくちゃんも。
今日はとっても可愛い服ね。
ありがとうございます。こんにちは皆さん。
お邪魔しています。
おお外出日を満喫してるみたいじゃねえか。
俺に休養が入ったので彼らが付き添ってくれたんだ。エステル、ヨシュ、面倒をかけてすまなかったな。
気にしないで。しずくちゃんと一緒にいられてすっごくラッキーだったもん。ほっぺがプニプニのところも存分に堪能させてもらったし。エステルさん、
まったくもうおじさんじゃないんだから。ところでミシェルさんから聞きましたけど、何でも警察と非公式に協力することになったとか。
ああ、他の連中が集まり次第説明させてもらおう。ロイド、できればお前たちも同席してくれ。
はい。
Once everyone had assembled, they reviewed the current situation. After all the responsibilities had been divvied up amongst the group, Lloyd and the others returned home to the Triple S building.
それではしずくちゃんは責任を持って
こちらは課長もいますし、頼りになる警察犬もいますから、どうか安心してください。
ああ、よろしく頼む。しずく、いい子で待っていてくれ。
お父さん。お父さんたちも気をつけてね。
ああ、心配するな。
もう少し人手が足りてればよかったんだけど。
全員捜索に出払うとなると、ここもちょっと不用心だからね。
でもよかったんですか。俺たちの方からも捜索の人手を出した方が。
気にするなって。そっちは病院の先生から成分調査の連絡が来るんだろ。
人探しは自分たちに任せて今後の状況に備えておくがいい。
しかし警察の連中と協力することになるとはね。
レミフェリアでは別に珍しいことではないけれど、よろしくお願いするわね皆さん。
いやー、こちらこそ
よろしくお願いします。
何かあったら遠慮なくギルドに連絡してきてちょうだい。こちらも何か分かったら支援課に連絡させてもらうから。
それじゃあお互い頑張りましょう。
ああ。いや、なんていうか圧倒されたな。
アリオスさんはもちろんですが、ホープのエステルさんたち、それ以外の人たちも全員かなり腕が立ちそうでしたね。
どうやら全員 B 級以上のランクを持ってるみてえだが、若手の実力者があれだけ集まってる支部も珍しいんじゃねえか。
それだけギルドもクロスベルという場所を重視しているんでしょうね。裏を返せば警察が動けない状況を見透かされてるんでしょうけど。
なあ、こちらもしっかりしないとな。ごめん、いきなり変なこと言って。
気にしないでください。お父さんが昔警察にいたのは私も聞いてますし、いろいろ複雑で難しい問題があるみたいですけど、でも今回は一緒に協力してお仕事をするんですよね。
ああ、どちらかというと俺たちが助けてもらうんだけどね。そういえば一昨日作った手作りのペンダント、お父さんには渡せたのかい？
はい実は昨晩お父さんがお見舞いに来てくれて無事に渡せたんですけど、お父さんどんな顔してたのかな。しばらく黙ってて、その後ちょっとぶっきらぼうにお礼を言われたんですけど
受け取っておくってか。
はい、ちょうどそんな感じです。容易に想像できますね
しずくちゃんの前ではアリオスさんも形なしね。
それだけしずくちゃんのことを大事にしてるんだろうな。さてと、それじゃあ支援課に案内させてもらうよ。手を引かせてもらっていいかい？
ありがとうございます。そういえばキアちゃんいるんですよね。
ええ、例のザイトと一緒にいるんじゃないかしら。
しずくさんが遊びに来たら飛び上がって喜びそうですね嬉しいな。
よーし、そんじゃ姫をエスコートして帰るとするか。遅い！遅すぎんだろ！あの先生、午後には連絡をくれるんじゃなかったのか？
病院の受付に連絡したら、どうやら研究室に閉じこもって熱心に調べているらしいけど、
薬の成分の解析に手こずっているのかもしれません。もしくはサボって釣りでもしているとか。
さすがにそれはないと思うけど。
なんだ、まだ例の先生からの連絡はないのか？
ええ、何でも調査に熱中して研究室に閉じこもっているみたいで、こうなったら直接出向いた方がいいかもしれません。
そうかもしれんな。被害者が出ている以上、薬の成分は確かめておきたいところだ。ギルドからの連絡は任せて急いで行ってくるといい。
すみません、よろしくお願いします。
そんじゃとっととバスでウルスラ病院まで行くとすっか。
That's what you might think, but in actuality we need to do our final patrol. I'll take care of communication with the guild, so you guys hurry and head over to see Dr. What's-His-Name. Looks like Shizuku's with Kia. Yeah, Zeit's with him too, so you don't gotta worry about this. You don't gotta worry about stuff here. Anything in the computer? Of course not, because we just have to finish this. And that should be enough to push us... Actually... Will that be enough to push us to first rank? Because don't forget, one of the problems we have currently is we're missing, I think, 3 quartz. Hello, everyone. Sorry, we have to step out for a bit. Can we leave Kia and Zai to you, Shizuku? Of course. Just thankful they let me join in and play with them. Well, you don't get out to be out and about much, right? Stay as long as you want, Shizuku. Typo there. Thank you, I will. Hey everyone, welcome back. Looks like you're already 2 peas in a pod. Do you have to go to work now, guys? Yeah, we do. We'll be back soon enough, though. We will cook a big dinner together when we get back, okay? Shizuku can join us too. Awesome. And Zai's the most sensible one of the bunch. So, new chapter. We need to feed the feline. You know what? Take my nemesis. Hit 1. And the Gemini gem. Giving us a gift, eh? Thanks, Kobe. Where in the world did you find this, though? I don't actually have it. Oh, she does. So this is 3 dark, 3 time, whatever you want to consider it. So Pisces gives you a little bit of evasion, but Gemini gives you a faster casting speed. So now she has access to Death Spiral. And with that, we should only be missing 2 quartz. No, it'd have to be 3 that are missing still. Because it's 1.3 for each. We'd be left with 3.9. Divide that by 1.3, you're left with 3. But anyway, the objective for this patrol is getting all those achievements we haven't gotten yet. As much as I want to welcome you to take a good look around, I'm afraid I can't. I'm about to close shop, so make it quick. Glad to see you still don't care about selling anything, Jerome. Doubt I ever will. By the way, I heard there was some commotion over at the airport. Can't quite put my finger on a typo again. But something just ain't right around here these days. So, I get a strength boost for the buzzer beater. It's a straight up upgrade for Randy. Like, I don't have enough money for all of these, so I'm not in any particular rush. You can see Full Metal Coat is up for grabs. Dual Garters. I'm gonna go ahead and spend half the money on 2 of these. So I believe we can upgrade armor now. Sunset is so pretty. Good to go home with Dad now. Apparently the police were seen leaving the airport a little while ago. I heard they were talking about explosives or something, and the way it sounded bad, I should probably stay away from there. From the airport or the police, and all honesty, probably good either way. Looks like the diet's drawn out budget meeting is finally wrapped up. A full outline is going to be available to the public eventually. I'm curious to see how it turned out. Hopefully the diet members can get things through their thick skulls and stop their gratuitous spending. Oh, dinner time rush already? Tonight's gonna be busy, I can already tell. We'll be back for you shortly. New menu is starting to take shape. Thank Adios. This time I'm pretty confident in it. Today is another great day to search for a beauty who will taste test my cuisine. Should have known it was too early to let Silteo handle the kitchen on his own. Apparently they run out of coffee. Unbelievable. How's it possible for a restaurant to run out of coffee? What would be the point of coming here? Terribly sorry, we accidentally made a mistake when taking inventory. If you'd like a cup of black tea, I'd be more than happy to serve you. Well then, what should I check out first? People say Crossbow has issues maintaining public order, but I'll just stay away from things that seem sketchy. That way I'll be safe. Are you for real? Do you seriously think stuffing yourself after exercising is like a good idea? I'm totally taken by that compliment I gave you. But you totally said I slimmed down. Don't I deserve to treat myself? Wait, please don't give up on me. I won't slack off anymore, I promise. that marks the end of my shopping. What an absolutely delightful feeling it is when things go according to plan. Yes, all according to Keikaku. We just received a shipment of fresh vegetables from Armorica. I don't know about you, but as far as I'm concerned, nothing beats the taste of some freshly picked produce. I've been coming here pretty often in the evening, even though I'm still on the clock. It smells good, now I'm getting hungry. I wonder how long it'll be before Scott isn't so busy with work all the time. Seems like it'll still be a while before we can get married. Crossbow City draped in the sunset sky is always beautiful. I love jogging along a scenic route, but being surrounded by modern scenery isn't so bad either. Yes, it is. Sales have been stable recently, so I feel like I can relax a bit. Be that as it may, it's my duty to develop new methods of appealing to our patrons. The plan I'm cooking up now is quite the work of art if I do say so myself. I hope you look forward to it. Oops, that was close. I almost read this book from cover to cover while I was standing here. Managed to book my first vacation in a while, so I'm going to visit friends and family in the Republic. When my merchant friends find out how well my shop is doing, they're going to be so jealous. And here we go, folks. Achievement. Oh, that's a silver. 100 points. So, getting up there, slowly. Why does Mom always have to be like this? Wish she'd think about what she wants to buy before leaving the house. Oh my, the sun's already set. I haven't decided what to make for dinner tonight. What do I do? Man, Prowler sure loves a good competition. She's been hounding me to have another contest with her. Might not be a terrible idea, honestly. It sounds like a good excuse to hone my sales techniques even further. I'm going to accept her challenge. If nothing else, it should at least push us each to be better shop owners. Nothing here for us. Dang, how did I manage to buy the exact same brooch my wife already owns? Might end up becoming a laughingstock. Still, part of me is interested in seeing her reaction. Tell her you got our matching set now. Received a call from my Septium supplier saying that my order has been processed. All that's left is for it to be shipped out from the Empire. I can't wait for it to finally arrive. Discovering fashion is like awakening a revolution inside yourself. Only those who seek out clothes will experience this momentous event. Oh right, there is new quartz up for grabs in Gen 10, Gen 10, whatever it is. Smiles children give as I hand them a freshly inflated balloon never gets old. Might not seem that great, but it's just about the most rewarding thing in the world to me. I consider it an honor if the kids start referring to me as Mr. Balloons. Not happening, Haas. Get back to work. In the past, I never imagined I'd be driving an orbital car on the streets. In the future, I bet even more unimaginable things will be invented. Okay then, we can't discount the possibility that the lights are broken due to dirt in the socket. Excuse me, sir, can I help you with something? Chaco was trying to get a position at the department store reception desk, but I stopped her outright. I started to feel like I was being mean, so now I'm making sure she's able to have a safe work day to make up for it. Also, she's a bit unreliable in general, so I have to make sure she does it right. Dad, are you still so concerned about that? Even it's not what I want at first, the job is still great. You need to learn to let go sometimes. Mr. Fernand seems to have mellowed out a bit lately. Seems he's even started studying up on orbits. Maybe this is a good opportunity to try and tutor him again. Okay, which one am I missing? And hopefully I'm able to make it. Crap. There's nothing here. Maybe there's something at 9 Bali? And real quick, I want to see, did, what's-his-face leave the action quartz? I hate you so much, Dudley. Yeah, I can't really afford to do this. His I kind of can for this one. Off to West Street we go. Those three play together all the time, huh? Yeah, they must be the bestest friends ever. Wish Big Sis was here. Then there'd be 3 of us too. Yeah, but she's so busy. It's been forever since the last time she played with us. Since she went to the academy, all she does is study. So next time we see her, we gotta give her the biggest hug ever, okay? You're right, Nana. We gotta do our best to cheer her on. So I think that's a plot hole. I thought she only joined the academy because she was inspired by Lloyd, but this is when Lloyd is still striking out. Like, it would have been this particular day that inspired her to do it, I thought. What's the big deal? We're just playing a game of tag. I told you, you always go too far, Ryu. You need to apologize tomorrow, okay? Huh. So that's a typo right there. That's supposed to be Momo ran away crying just because I scared her a little bit. Man, I knew playing with girls would be a drag. We're gonna go and give her a real apology tomorrow, okay, Ryu? Forced Oscar to have a taste of my latest creation, the magnum opus of my entire baking career. He took one bite, you know what he said? Oh, this is delicious. Sorry, no sane person just goes and compliments their rival's creations like that. Does he really think he can trick me so easily? Think again, buddy. Wow, it's already evening. Gotta get going soon. Seems like the diet's budget meeting is finally adjourned too. Maybe it'll finally be peaceful around here again. No one up there. What's the matter with Benet? She stormed out of the store a moment ago. Oscar and I gave Benet's new bread high praise. She seemed dissatisfied with it, though. Thought the flavors were outstanding, but I wonder if it had to do with Oscar's reaction. I don't really get it, but whatever. How's it going, Lloyd? Out on another investigation? Pretty much. Hey, Oscar, just be on the safe side. I've got to ask you. You haven't seen anything unusual around here lately, have you? Like men in black suits hanging around? Unusual? Well, actually, Benet lost her cool and stormed out of the store not too long ago. I have no clue what that was about, so I guess I'd mark that down as unusual. Really? Can't help but think that one's on you, Oscar. You can be as dense as a brick sometimes. What? You really think so? Well, it sounds like West Street is in sin for you, at least. So, the Benet special. That's actually not too shabby. Cures the ailments, too. Let's get to. Heard that Maria Bell deals with all the technology at the IBC. Further, she's supposed to be super knowledgeable when it comes to orbital engineering, too. I mean, that's just Maria Bell for you. As smart as she is beautiful. Excuse me? Hiking through the Mains Mountains to get to Le Mans State? That's impossible to Lulu. Besides, it's Erebony on the other side of the mountains, not Le Mans. I have another journey I must prepare for. I plan to hike the Mains Mountains on foot this time. I want to go there for a long time. Where's the lady? Oh, she's at the church, isn't she? I don't know if we're able to get out there. Finally, bit the bullet and purchased my very own Opel car. I think I'll treat myself to my first little joyride in this baby tomorrow. Truth be told, I've hardly ever been this excited. Ouch. This sunset is making me feel a twinge of melancholy. If I'm timing it right, the Crosswell Cathedral should be ringing its bell any second now. I had this genius idea of snapping a photo of the cathedral with the sunset serving as a backdrop. I certainly won't get the chance to today. Gotta hurry to Ursula Road. That damned husband of mine went off and bought a normal car. He didn't bother to ask me that selfish oaf. I'm really shocked. How dare he act so selfishly? Yeah, didn't really expect to see anything in here. Damn Crosswell politicians. Those utter disgraces are indefensible. I'll pour my husband black tea today. Hopefully it'll calm his nerves. Well, now it's time to get back to work. I'm saving up all my mirrors so I can watch Ilya perform live. Hopefully I can score some tickets for next month's performance. Yeah, if only you knew someone who could hook you up, you know? Oh well, let's be on our way. Momo was on the verge of tears today. Did somebody upset her? Oh, you can still buy Chapter 9. Did Momo get into a fight with one of her friends? She's been sulking for a while and refuses to speak with me. Ryu's a big meanie. Something strange is going on out there. People getting non-stop phone calls today. Is something happening to Ravashenko? Yes, this is Grimwood Law Office. Really, that's the first I've heard about it too. Yes, of course. No, I'm terribly sorry about all this. If you need anything, please just give me a call. That's why they're on the phone with you, dude. Excuse us for interrupting, Mr. Grimwood, but about that phone call. Hello, everyone. You heard a bit about that, did you? Well, it turns out no one's been able to get in touch with Ravashenko. Because of that, I've been getting call after call off from companies who do business with them and their competitors. Still have no idea what's going on. Lloyd, do you think this is related to... Wait, do you know something about this? There are still a lot of pieces we're missing, but we do know one thing for certain. Ravashenko is completely empty. All of its personnel gone without a trace. You're absolutely positive? Please, Mr. Grimwood, we'd like for you to keep this confidential for now. The CPD is in the middle of figuring out how to best tackle the situation, so it might take some time to fully assess what actually happened. I'm afraid that the chaos will only grow with the passage of time. Very well, I'll take care of any questions people have about this while you all focus on the investigation. So anything I can do to keep the situation from spiraling out of control, I'll do it. Thank you, sir. We'll leave that to you. You know, I doubt the Mafia will leave things like this for too long. I say we try to hurry it up. And I just realized something while we were there talking. I put these on for the sheep. I was thinking about giving her this. Actually, I kind of like the concept of that more. And then I gave him tinkle earrings and that brooch. So yeah, some of those fights were harder than they needed to be because I changed my accessories around, but didn't change them back. Cindy, you frigid-hearted traitor, how dare you just dump all your chores onto me? They've got parties going on all over the city now that the diet meeting is over. I'm not gonna make a single one of them at this rate. It's awfully noisy down there. What's going on? Oh, don't worry. Pretty soon it's gonna be noisy outside. Although I guess this place is far enough away from the action to a degree. Oh, I was going to visit Miss Krail. You see, Miss Krail and my wife are close friends. I'm sure Sophia is worried about her. It's wonderful that she has a friend she can lean on in times like these. I intend on supporting both of them, of course. You know, you could take Colin over there to meet Sunita. Just saying. Mama said she's going to her neighbor's house today. I'm gonna sleep in Papa's bed tonight. Well, there's nothing upstairs, because they're all accounted for. Appears the Diet's budget meeting has concluded. I suppose Father will be arriving home sooner than anticipated. I have no other choice. I shall attend dinner with him. The Diet has adjourned for the year. Must say this year's Diet was certainly drawn out. That's just proof how steadfast and willing to back down we, the Republican faction, were. I'm preparing the most delightful feast tonight. Hope my lady and the master will be pleased. Go pop in on Yona. If he talks back to us, we can pop him in the mouth. What's up with you guys? Are you heading out somewhere? Yeah, there's something we need to do. Say, Yona, something wrong? You seem kind of cranky. I only woke up moments before you got here. Can't you cut me some slack? If you were half the detectives you claimed to be, you'd be able to tell. What are we gonna do with you? It's not like I have any right to tell him what to do, but he needs to get it together. Maybe we should contact the Epstein Foundation after all. Lloyd, you remind me of a doting guardian. Huh? I can see it too. Jeez, you got real dad energy these days, man. 17.5 hours. Trying to hit the 100-hour mark before the final dungeon, and I'm gonna have to keep this on periodically and just keep hitting it so it doesn't go to sleep in order to get that. That's annoying. Has Krail's husband really gone missing? Oh no, I'm worried about that. We should probably go check up on Krail. Oh, special support section. Krail and sweet little Sunita have calmed down a little bit, though I'm sure they're still terribly worried. Not that I can blame them one bit. After all, I was barely able to hold myself together when Colin went missing. I'm sorry, Mrs. Hayworth, but can you stay by their side a little longer? I assure you, the CPD is doing everything they can to locate Bond. Of course, leave them in my hands. Father, my husband hasn't come back yet. Excuse me, you don't think my husband has run away, do you? No, there's no way he would ever. Oh, I could be more worried sick. Quick, talk some sense into them, Marie. Oh no, the sun's setting already. Gotta head home soon. It appears the master will be returning late again tonight. Are you working today, my lady? I've heard the special sports section has become quite the respectable name. I hope you all continue to strive for excellence. Thank you, Joanna. We'll try. I'll leave Grandfather in your care, okay? Of course, I shall take good care of him. I don't know if he'd be here or in his office. If I may interrupt, my lady, I've been informed that the master will be working overtime yet again. I worry for his health now that the diet is concluded. We must urge him to take some much-needed rest. My grandfather is stubborn to his core, so I fear at the moment he won't listen to a word either of us have to say. I'll have to try and persuade him once he's in more of a mood to listen. I'm sorry for the trouble, ideally, but I agree that would be for the best. This year's budget is looking a lot more generous than it has in previous years. Public projects should get more funding now, which will likely help the Diet's approval ratings for the citizens. In other words, they're pork barreling. It's all just placating to voters. Hey there, wanna play? What happened to that miner that usually comes by here? Isn't he coming today? I think that's the first time she said something different the entire game. It looks like the Diet meeting's finally come to a close. Once the night falls, I'm sure the casino will be bustling full of patrons. Time for us to rake in the mirror. Gantz hasn't come by today. A little strange if you ask me. He's always here by evening at the latest. He's probably still reeling from his loss yesterday. I feel like I've lost my edge. I get no joy out of all this partying anymore. Maybe it's time I returned home to Calvard. Welcome to Barker Casino. We've become famous after yesterday's little incident. Happy to see all these wonderful new faces. Lost too much mirror today. Not much I can do about it, I suppose. Guess I'll buy the little missus a present to smooth things over before I go home. It's important not to let your losses get to you when you play at the casino. Gantz still has yet to come in today, just as I suspected, unfortunately. We at Barker Casino are all disappointed that it all turned out this way. He's been one of our most loyal patrons. Hope he can forget what happened yesterday and enjoy his time here once more. I'm going out for dinner with my family tonight. It's probably about time that I go and get ready. Hell yeah, it's nighttime, baby. I'm gonna party my ass off tonight. I've gotta work the graveyard shift tonight. I'm gonna head back to headquarters and take a quick nap. You guys in the middle of an investigation? Yeah, we're heading over to check out St. Ursula Medical College for a bit. Sounds like they got you running all over the place. Well, guess we've both got our work cut out for us today. Good luck, guys. You too, Kate. Hey, do you know my ice cream's handmade? I can tell what you're thinking. That ice cream looks so delicious. If only I could have some. You know you want it. I think it's time you treat yourself a bit. Today's show started awfully late. Must have been after 4 p.m. by then. Troop leader and the manager keep scrambling in and out of the place. What the heck's going on in there? Something's been off about the troops this morning. I tried asking the receptionist, but he wouldn't tell me a thing. Heard the afternoon show was delayed for a while. What could be going on? Oh, Triple S, it's a pleasure to see you all again. Likewise, Balsamo. How was the performance? Well, the show was able to go on. The daytime performance had to be postponed, but it's being held right as we speak. The complete lack of rehearsal had us a pinch nervous, but I think we'll manage to get through this just fine. That's wonderful news. I'm glad the show wasn't thrown off by all this mess. Leave to Arkansas to so gracefully land on their feet. That aside, we still haven't found any leads on your missing man. But don't worry, we got no plans on giving up on this investigation. Thank you, and I'm terribly sorry about the inconvenience. I'll leave Nikolai in your capable hands. We won't rest until we find him, sir. So, that's why you can't talk to the troop. I heard that not only Mr. Gantz, but several other people have gone missing as well. What in the world is happening? Seems Mr. Bixon is worried sick about Mr. Gantz. Feels if he'll ruin his health if he continues down this path. Perhaps I'll recommend that he order room service. Yeah. Gantz is yet to return. Adios, please. Allow our precious friend to come home in one piece. Seems Mr. Gantz hasn't left to go to the casino today either. I do hope he's okay. It's a right evening. Maybe I should report this to the police. Oh, you're all the police? My apologies. I doubted we'd see anyone in any of these rooms because it's the same day and nothing has changed really. It's just been hours of even that. Have you only just finished work at this hour? I'm sure you must be very tired. Do you require a room? We currently have a vacancy. Actually, real quick, I didn't think about looking at the impedes. Yeah, I'm not even close to that one, really. These would have to be New Game Plus type stuff for me. So yeah, we got 41 impedes. You can kind of game this one, and I might look into doing that just to get it. It's going to be a little annoying, though. Hey there, you find folk free now? Interested in some drinks? How about the finest one you've ever seen? Our club can give you all that and more. The CGS Commander is actually a huge fan, so you can trust we know how to entertain. Been seeing the police going into the back alley a lot lately. No one's supposed to go over there, though. It's dangerous back there. Wonder if the police know who's in the back alley. Would all those guys in the black suits just come after them? When did it get dark? I didn't even notice the sun setting. Today's been a weird one, that's for sure. Well, whenever I think I'll open up shop. After all, time is money. Eating already? Guess it's almost time for my personal hell. Well, might as well give you guys something nice before I head out. Try this cocktail from a guest I hosted some time ago. Pray that one day I'll drink another cocktail as great as that one. So there you go, shiny blue. I believe they sell that at Michelin. Some detectives from the First Division came to question me about Ravache a little while ago. What a pain, I'm just a bartender, what would I know? First Division put me on watch to keep citizens from wandering in. But isn't this place Ravache & Co? This is really bad, am I gonna be okay? Sorry, friends, we're leaving guard duty to you. Well, if those dudes manage to return, then take that as a signal and get the hell out of there. Yeah, he can go out the back door. If there even is one. Otherwise, I guess he can go upstairs to the platform you see right there and then climb down to the street. I'd like to say I'm reaching, but if worse comes worse, that's going to be his job. Do you mind to see me, or do you have an entire set of Back Alley Dr. Glenn? I mean to collect all of them, but I wasn't able to find every volume. I have a proposition for you. If you give me the entire series, I'll give you one of my most precious antiques. Wonderful, everything here seems to be accounted for. Now to uphold my end of the bargain, this may prove useful to you for Zemurian ore. Thank you, ma'am. But what exactly is this? You see, this is a treasure I obtained through certain means. I believe it to be a relic of the ancient Zemurian civilization. It's incredibly dense, apparently making it impossible to process, even with modern tech. But perhaps it may be of some use to you in the coming days, you never know. Rumor has it that Marconi and his men have up and vanished. What in the world could have happened? So you know about it too. Well, when you're this close to their base, you're bound to hear what's what. Naturally, then again, too many aspects of their disappearance are still foggy. Even my sources in the DI and CPD leadership didn't provide me with any straight answers. That doesn't bode well. There is confusion on all fronts, it seems. Oh well, I'll have you kids work your fannies off for me. Trust me, you'll have to if you want to get this incomprehensible situation under control. Yes, ma'am, you can count on us. We'll get to the bottom of what's happening. Yep, can't afford these. Keep thinking like they're going to offer more strength in arts, but the numbers are much lower in this game relative to what they are in Cold Steel. So I want to say like they're 100 strength and 100 arts in Cold Steel, but then again, the Mind Quartz actually gives you like 100 also, compared to here where it just gives you 10 maybe? Not sure why, but this sunset is tinged with a slight drop of sorrow. That sorrowful sunset, the chill of the wind, and the quiet toll of the evening bell, they're all representative of Crossville's beauty. It's almost dark. I better start closing up the library soon. It's good seeing you, Lloyd. Make sure you have all your belongings before you head home. See you tomorrow, huh, Lloyd? Sounds good. See you later, Uncle. I had this book recommended me by the librarian, so I'm going to check it out. He absolutely insisted I read it from cover to cover as soon as my free time allowed. Mom's going to read it to me when we get home. Oh, what's this? I'm on the verge of completing my thesis. All I have to do is summarize it. Paranormal. Mark and the Witch. So you can see right there, the guy's name is Sean Arnhem. Oh, you guys like to read too. What a lucky coincidence. Nothing better than making friends with fellow bookworms, wouldn't you say? Well, that's honestly, I don't even know where to begin. Refuse to believe that he came here just to read, but it's almost unnatural how well he blends in. There's no use trying to wrap my head around it. Agreed, I think we should be cautious around him for now. When you look at the time, better get ready to close up. Just want to make sure there wasn't anyone else hiding in here. And it's necessary to look because Lecter is there. Spoke to him. I'm going to be closing up shop here pretty soon. Better order while you still can. This will be my final call. Listen up, at long last the Diet's budget session is finally over. I can finally return home without any lingering regrets. When all said and done, laying out a budget is an important job and someone's got to do it. Even though his Franz isn't here because he's guarding Ravashenko. Oh, that's funny to me. Oh, are you all going somewhere? Yeah, we're heading out to St. Ursula Medical College. You look exhausted, Fran. Are you okay? Oh, well, I've had people screaming at me on the phone over the lockdown all day. There was a bomb threat, but it ended up being a false alarm. Word of relief. Sorry you had to deal with that. It's okay. All I need is a bit of rest, and I'll be good to go. That being said, you can always contact me for help whenever you need it, okay? Come rain or shine, I, Fran Seeker, will support you in any way possible. We're glad to have you, Fran. Just saw Dudley return to HQ with an awfully stern look on his face. It seems the situation is far more complicated than the higher-ups thought it'd be. Please try to be careful out there. I don't want anything to happen to our officers. Don't worry about us, Rebecca. Yeah, we got this handled. So there shouldn't be anything more for me to get. Like, we're capped. We may not have every entry, but is there even a reward for every entry? Yeah. So it only takes 76.1%. Huh. That's fascinating. 2 quests are missing, so that would be the 0.9 and then the 1. All recipes, we're missing 2, I think. All quartz missing 2. For the treasure chest, we're only 70%. I haven't really tracked it from dungeon to dungeon just to see how many there are. But anyway, I think the best place to get the Chain 3 and the Slaughter 8 is in the upcoming hospital dungeon. Because I want to say that's where I did it in the previous version. All the division chiefs are gathered in the commissioner's office for an important meeting. I think they're flipping out over Ravash or something. Oh, how I'd love to be a fly on the wall in that room. Can't go down there, can't go upstairs. The Diet has finally adjourned. That means employees of Financial Affairs can finally go home and get some much-needed rest. Mayor McDowell, on the other hand, is planning on working late into the night yet again. Said he wanted to consolidate all the documents for the Diet's budget session. Concerned he'll overwork himself. At long last, the budget session is over. The mayor said he'd be working overtime to draft up the documents. Well, I can't just sit idly by while he works himself to the bone. I suppose I'll give him a hand. Yes, prepare them immediately. I'll arrange the documents. Oh, you're here. Are you okay? Has something happened? No, not at all. We're in the middle of an investigation, but we figured we'd stop by for a moment. Are you alright, Grandfather? I'm sure you're very busy right now. Yes, the session was prolonged by 3 days already. As a result, we have that much less time to prepare the budgetary arrangement for all the parties. I know, I can tell you aren't very happy with me working overtime for so long. There's no need to be concerned. I'm sure it'll all be over after today. This little man can handle himself, so don't allow my work to distract you from your own. Yes, Grandfather, I understand. Shall we depart for the hospital then? Sounds like a plan. No reason to go inside. So I'm gonna race off to the IBC. Try to catch the courier on the way back. Oh, that's closing time already? Everyone's about to go home for the day. If you have any banking to do, I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Gates locked and secure. No abnormalities found. All clear. Well, that sucks. Although it was a fast trip in the end. The IBC security is absolutely top-notch. They even got an orbital detector to scan all the mail they receive. They don't only have the guard skill, but they're even friendly. They're on a truly different level from the rest of us. Grace took off to sniff out her next big scoop, as she likes to say. She dragged poor Rance with her on the way out the door. I figured he was going to have to follow her all over town. Grace had a serious look on her face today. I can imagine she came across something dire. Yeah, we haven't run into her yet. I went to investigate the airport because I heard it was shut down, and First Division was clearly inspecting the whole place, but they kept insisting nothing was going on. Something doesn't quite sit right with me. This customer asked me to serve the firmest, most flavorful noodles I have to offer. I'll do him one better. I'll prepare noodles fit for the goddess herself. Tio, where are you possibly heading off to at a time like this? Being a police officer must be difficult. Take good care of yourself, okay? Thank you, I'll be sure to. So you can see he has moved here. In the event you didn't do the tea material, I think it was, quest, it's expired now. Apparently the night session just finished up. Boy, it seemed like it'd never end. Hopefully Mayor McDowell was able to stick up for us across Belllands. If you have business, please knock. My granddaughter's a good kid. A little man like me shouldn't make her worry so much. Decided I should probably try not to pester Grandpa so much. I did want him to go to the hospital and take his medicine, but he's pretty healthy for his age. I think he's going to be just fine. Well, we'll find out if he survives the day or not. Okay, so that was actually a lot faster than I thought it would be. But then again, there weren't that many places left for them. I figured we'd find him at the Dragon Inn. Well, if it isn't my best friends. I overheard just the craziest thing. Has the entire Mafia seriously just up and vanished? Well, how are you able to get your hands on classified information like that? Imagine thinking us reporters didn't have access to our own information networks. But anyway, I heard Gans went missing after that big kerfuffle yesterday. Not just him, you hear the same thing happening to more and more people. Here one moment, gone the next. I don't know about you guys, but I got a real bad feeling about this. I do too. We need to get a handle on what's going on and fast. Oh, so you guys are chasing them down. Good to know. Okay, I think I got the gist of it. Better hit me with those juicy details if anything else happens. You may have divulged a bit too much information, Lloyd. Definitely too much. I'm sorry, guys. I feel like such an amateur. Well, okay, it's out of the bag now, so there's no use beating yourself up over it. There's been a rumor swirling around since this morning about a bunch of people going missing just out of nowhere. We're trying to investigate it right now, but I'm not sure anything will come of it. Would this really make for a good article? I guess it is a little weird. Real quick, I want to look at their HP tools. Yeah. I'm thinking about what items to upgrade at Nine Volley. I'm basically going to trade in... Well, I may as well keep all my tier up almost. It's half a heal for the guys and full heals almost for the girls. I plan to start working right after I graduate from Sunday school, too. I'd like to become a bracer, because then I'd be able to treat my brother and sister to all kinds of tasty meals. I'm going to be honest with you, I've totally changed my opinion on the Testaments compared to when I first met them. So if you think about bringing Yugo to Azel's workplace to grab a bite to eat. Keep it a secret from him, though, okay? Oh dear, it's gotten late, hasn't it? Fran seemed fairly busy when I went to visit her earlier. Hope she made time for lunch. But as you can see, Waze has an influence on people. Almost like he's some sort of man of the cloth. Come to think of it, how's the Diet's budget recession pan out? Whatever they settled on is sure to make huge waves in the stock market. I really didn't pay attention to the verb tenses there. It's possible there could have been a typo or something. It's just, I'm getting worn out. Hey, Mei-Ling, what do you think I should do? Be yourself, and play with me. You gotta do that too. Yeah, I guess you're right. Come on, grab my hand. Let's head back home now. Okay. Ravash's Don has always been a shrewd man. He's managed to get through his life without getting arrested even once. I'm sure if he was ever actually tried for his crimes, his sentence would end up being 200 grueling years of backbreaking labor. Can't believe he hasn't been arrested yet. I mean, the man breaks several laws every single day. How much longer can he keep getting away with it? Just what does this world come to? Oh, she's gone now. Big brother finally cheered up. I should probably find myself a job. So I get pretty bored sitting around doing nothing all day. And I need to stop and get something to drink. I'll be right back. Wow, it's gotten pretty late. I should probably finish up my shopping so I can hurry on home. So I just moved a little bit to block her in while I took my break. I've assigned members of the guild to search various locations throughout the state, so you can leave everywhere outside the city to us. Now go and give that drug investigation your full attention, okay? This goes without saying, but you better take good care of Shizuku. Of course, we'd never let anyone hurt her. Don't worry, she's safe with us. Off to the Fisherman's Guild, we may as well give them a heads up to lay low. Sun's already setting. Maybe I'll try my luck at some of the ponds out on the highway. I have a real good feeling that I'm going to catch myself a whopper during tonight's fishing session. Hopefully it's a fish and not lead. I always knew you had it in you, Lloyd. Can't believe you managed to become a Divine Angler so quickly after joining us. Let's keep doing anything we can to improve this branch, eh, Mr. Divine Angler of Water? Here's your food, you buttes. Eat till you're full. So even Copon's in. That's how you know it's really bad. I had to change controllers too because the other one went dead, so this one needs to be cleaned and dusted. Now, dear, don't get lost in all this politics talk. Hurry up and eat up. Seems the diet's finally adjourned. I only heard a rumor of the final budget, but it sounded fairly reasonable. Mayor McDowell really fought the good fight getting through the Imperial Republican deadlock. Some journalists in the Crosswell Times have been frantically running around all day. The racers seem like they're in a tizzy too. What the heck is everyone freaking out about that's so important? Now, it's gonna be awkward if I was supposed to give Kopei a fish to get my one thing. My mom didn't feel like shopping, so she made me do it instead. Mom's just lazy about it at home. Hey there, folks. Keep staying there and the day's gonna be over before you know it. Come on over and buy something. We're holding our last bargain of the day. How can Din's act so pleased with himself? He flat out rejected the Business Owners Association to join and continues to happily work his stall like he normally does. I swear he has such a one-track mind and he isn't afraid to show it. Thought I managed to find the perfect shopping route. Looks like there's still plenty about this world that I've yet to understand. Just saw all the Brazers head out of the guild together. What do you think they're up to? I'd close up shop early tonight if I were you, buddy. Managed to come up with this genius Mapu tofu recipe while working here. You guys want to learn something cool? Welcome everyone, come grab a bite to eat, I'm begging you. I'm one failure away from the chewing out of a lifetime from my boss. So real quick, that should be the second to last recipe. This is the reward for the quest itself, so I'm going to be cooking off camera, and I'll probably actually just deliver all this stuff in the next video. Wow, sunset already? Better finish eating this and get on my way. Gotta get in one more round trip to Calvert by the end of the day. I think something's up with Risha. We talked for a bit at noon today, but she wasn't being too responsive. Something must be worrying her again. Welcome, anything you want to eat? You know, I'm starting to feel like I'm pretty talented working in a restaurant. The master sure loves to worry, doesn't he? That part-timer keeps bumping into Shanshan while she's carrying plates whenever I put him in the kitchen. He isn't doing it on purpose, is he? Nothing there, nothing here. So I wonder if that's the newcomer that he's talking about, so we put him outside, or... who knows? I haven't eaten anything today. I'm so hungry. Guess we have no other choice. Want to scrounge for food scraps? Hey you, give us some food. Yeah, feed us. Man, my deadbeat dad craps away his entire day drinking. What are you gonna do? Want to scrounge for food scraps, Ruse? The waitress at the Long Long Rest place is so nice. Maybe I can get her to give me some of their food. Oh dear, it's gotten quite dark out, hasn't it? I better head home soon. Whoa, crap. Without fail, I nut off at the same hour every day. That's gotta be the work of devils or something. Risha dashed out of her room sometime around noon. She looked like she was in a bit of a hurry. Maybe she was late for the daytime performance. Do you think she made it on time? What's for dinner tonight? No matter what happens, you should always keep yourself fed. So she should be at work, and it looks like she is. Welcome home, Daddy. I'm home, Lima. Sorry, did I make you wait for me? Well, I went on today, but the end result is I was able to come home earlier than usual. Next day, I actually get to enjoy a warm meal with my family. It's a rare treat for me. Daddy came home early today. We're going to play together and eat lots and lots today. Looks like my husband just got home. Thank Adius. We'll be able to happily enjoy our meal as a family tonight. Enough of the damn snacks, Van. Just bring me more booze. Dino still hasn't come back. What the hell's that kid doing? Screw Dino, I'm gonna kick his ass when I find him. Get out of here, no cops allowed. Where'd that damn kid run off to? That sucks. Vol told us to keep it down for a while. I'm so friggin' bored, just wanna get up and sing. Hey punks, watch yourselves. Or are you looking for a fight? Cause I'll give you one you wanna forget. Whoa, let's calm down. You pissed in your cereal, bud. He's obviously in a poor mood, so perhaps we shouldn't stay much longer. I'm certain Wazy is more than capable of calming him down. Allow him to do it. Maybe I should try looking for Dino one last time. Man, Vault's gonna put that kid on a stretcher when he comes back. I don't know, maybe you can join Testaments where it's safe. I'm starting to get a little sleepy. I managed to get a ton of work done today. Should get home before it gets dark out. Gotta be up bright and early tomorrow. So I don't think we're able to get the Zemurian weapon yet. I think that's when we get to the bank later. Oops, evening already, eh? I was planning on heading down to the Foundation's branch in Crossbell, but completely slipped my mind. You have business with the Epstein Foundation? Yeah, I was thinking about talking to old Roberts down there about a few things. The only problem is the branch is located smack dab in the middle of the IBC, dang it. I figure the IBC's building's already closed for business at this time, so I'm out of luck. Yeah, that you are. Personally, I wish these were the other way around. So, Lloyd's armor, Ellie's armor, Booster Arts, Tio armor, Randy armor. Probably don't need Lloyd's. So I make sure I have enough U materials and everything. So she gets... Wow, I had her using this for this long. Like, there were a lot of better things, like the battle jacket's a direct upgrade. But anyway, there you go. Well, I can give the power suit over to Lloyd, I guess. He doesn't need art defense or anything, does he? So he loses out on 50 if I do that, but he gains... I can't see how many. So 295, that would make him a lot tankier. Just squishier for the art stuff. I may give him the power suit yet. It's just we'll have to see what kind of damage he takes. As for the garters... yeah, I can go without those for a while yet. We should have another opportunity to get them later when I can actually cash out my money at the IBC. You're telling me there was a bomb threat at the airport? It sure be a pain in my ass if that thing went and exploded. Suppose we'll just have to leave it to the perfectly capable hands of the CPD. I find that hard to believe coming from a black market broker. Seems like obvious sarcasm to me. Excuse me, customers, we're about to close. Move your ears if you want to buy something. So nothing we need there. I didn't see any zeros. much shield bomb? Yeah. And the good news is I have loads of the others. That should cover all our bases. The Vipers have been weakened. Now this perfect time to get rid of them once and for all. However, Wazy isn't the type of man that would resort to that kind of tactic. He's far too honorable for that. We hold quite a bit of resentment toward the Vipers, but if Wazy doesn't want us to do anything, then there's nothing we can do about it. We'll spare them this time. We shouldn't be fighting. However, I'd do anything for the sake of my companions. We're all in this together, after all. Is it true? Has Vault really grown weak? I can't even imagine it. There's nothing abnormal here. You should proceed with your investigation elsewhere. Vault's quick to get irritated. Our lives would be much easier if we could cure that short temper of his. You care for Vault a lot more than you let on, don't you? Have you been worried about the Saber Vipers all this time? I wonder. There's a part inside of me that just can't seem to leave Vault alone. Okay, now we need to go to Station Street. I hear they beefed up security for both the airport and the station in order to minimize potential threats. Who in the right mind would dare to put my precious trains in danger? I think I may pass out. The station workers have kept me waiting for almost an hour now. Has Crossbow always been this particular about security? Finally, boy, that package sure took its sweet, sweet time. It's starting to run real low on time here, so I better get the show on the road. Okay, we'll peek out here to see if we can get into the airport or not. Oh.
あれ結構並んでるな。
この時間にしては珍しいわね。おかしいですね。ちょうど5分前に前の便が出たばかりのはずですが。
そうなのか。
よっ、そこの兄さん、ひょっとしてバスが遅れてんのかい？
ああ、そうみたいだな。俺も20分くらい前から待ってるんだが、なかなか来なくってさ、困ったな。面会時刻を過ぎちまうよ。
そっか。やっぱ遅れてるみてえだな。
ひょっとしてまたエンジントラブルかしら。その可能性はありそうですね。
はい、特務支援課ロイド・バニングスです。
ダドリーだ。そちらの状況はどうだ？
ああ、お疲れ様です。遊撃士協会の協力は無事取り付けることができました。
Lloyd explained that the Guild agreed to aid in the search for the missing persons in Mafia.
マクレインに借りを作ったか。まあいい。連中ならば何らかの成果は上げるだろう。こちらはようやくマフィアどもの姿が消えた事実に上の連中が騒ぎ始めたところだ。だがまともに動けるにはもう少し時間がかかるかもしれん。
了解しました。そういえば今空港近くにいるんですが、爆破予告の方はどうなりました？
そちらは完全にガセだった可能性が高いな。最新の動力探知機で空港内をくまなく調べたが何も出てこなかった。
やはりマフィアの動向と何らかの関係が。
今その線も探っている。ちょっと待て。空港の近くにいるそうだが、まさかそちらの方にまで首を突っ込むつもりなのか？
いえ、実はこれからウルスラ病院に向かうんです。成分調査の連絡が遅れているので直接訪ねてみようかと。
なんだ、まだ聞いていないのか。まったくこれだから心配は。その手の連絡は正確な時間を決めて迅速にだな。
すみません。
薬の成分が明らかになればこちらも上を動かしやすくなる。その医師とやらの働きには期待したいところだが、そういえば何という名前の医師なんだ？
ああ、言ってませんでしたか。ヨアヒム・ギュンターといって神経科と薬学担当の准教授です。30代半ばくらいですけどかなり有能という評判ですね。
それなら少しは期待できるかもしれんが。
どうしました？
ちょっと待て。ヨアヒム・ギュンターと言ったか。それはメガネをかけた割とひょう
ええ、そうですけど、会ったことがあるんですか？ダドリーさん。
会ったのは2ヶ月ほど前のことだ。アルカンシェルのプレ公演で市長を暗殺しようとした犯人アーネスト元秘書の取り調べをしている最中にな。セルゲイさんから聞いたかもしれんが、アーネストは完全に錯乱していた。そこで仕方なく彼が以前から相談していたというカウンセラーを、それでようやくまともに事情聴取ができるようになったんだが。
ちょっと待ってください。ひょっとしてヨアヒム先生がアーネストの。
ああ、主治医というわけだ。その時はさすがウルスラ病院の医師だと感心したものだったが。
わかりました。本人にそれとなく当たってみます。
ああ、そうしてみろ。とにかく時間は有効に使え。また
どうしたの？変な話をしてたみたいだけど。あの秘書の人とヨアヒム先生が何か関係あるんですか？
ああ。
Lloyd explained everything Dudley told him to the others.
それは
ちょっと待てって感じだな。考えてみりゃ、あの時の秘書野郎の態度とバカ力はどう考えても。
婚姻のガンツさんのケースと、しかもその主治医だった人はヨアヒム先生というのは。ちょっと病院の受付に確認してみるわね。あれからヨアヒム先生がどこかに出かけていないか。
ああ、頼む。
ダメ、出ないわ。話し中というわけでもなさそうだけど。遅れているバスに連絡がつかない病院、そして新たに判明した意外な人間関係ですか。
さすがにちょいとばかりお膳立てが整いすぎている。
ああ、じきに日も暮れる。急いでウルスラ病院に向かおう。バスとすれ違ったら呼び止めて、そのまま乗せてもらえばいい。
ええ。
They will let us go butt in on the 1st Division's investigation. The police conducted a thorough search of the airport earlier. Those detectives mentioned something about a false bomb threat, I think. In any case, right now we need to focus on getting our flight services up and running again as soon as possible. The second I heard about the bomb threat, a chill ran down my spine. Things ended up being fine, but this disaster forced us to freeze our entire flight schedule for today. We feel horrible that's inconvenienced so many of our passengers. I sort of feel bad for the police, too. I heard they had to put an important case on the back burner to come here and investigate the threat. I must think this was a big waste of time. Well, at least we know the airport's safe now. It's you guys. Everything's fine at the airport now, if you were wondering. I don't know who caused that mess, but boy, was it a nuisance. Thanks for all your hard work. Hard work is right. I'm burned out after all that, so yeah, there's gotta be something wrong with their quotation marks. No, I don't know who the hell would pull a dumb stunt like this, but if I ever get my hands on the perp... I'll still have to write my report for the brass. Can't they give the man a break? Right, is that right? Understood, I'll make investigating the source of that letter my top priority. You be careful too, Dudley. Need to get out of here before she turns around. Time to visit the hospital. My boyfriend's sick, so I'm gonna visit. Maybe I can help nurse him back to health. Why didn't the bus come yet? Hope it didn't break down again. This stinks. Visiting hours end after 5:30 p.m. I'm gonna have to turn around the second I get there at this rate. Hey, is the bus coming or what? Is this stupid schedule lying? Oh, for crying out loud. City Hall's about to get another piece of my mind. We actually have to go in town before I can teleport. It's a bus stop. So, when do they stop us? Why are we heading towards the mountain path? We don't know what's going on from St. Ursula, no detours, yada yada. It's been almost half a year since I started my life as a sister here. In the past months I met many citizens and children, but when I compare myself to Sister Marble, I can't help but be aware of just how inexperienced I am. I pray that someday I'll be a worthy sister just like her. It's already this late. Mom will be mad if we don't hurry home. Having a curfew really sucks, but since I'm starving, we might as well go back. As the sun sets, so too does one's field of vision. Please keep an eye out for any lurking monsters. Please make sure to be careful if you're heading out into the highway. Delia visits the church quite often. She understands how important piousness is, and I want to follow her example. We'll talk to her in a moment. Archbishop Geraldo doesn't think too highly of the Congregation for the Sacraments, the organization in charge of retrieving artifacts. He heard rumors of its chivalric order, the Gralsritter, resorting to some less than ethical practices. Archbishop Geraldo abhors those who have no respect for the law, so I doubt he'll ever approve of them showing up in Crossbell. He's out of luck, there's 2 on their way. Well, there's 1 here and 1 on his way. Sergeant Major Seeker stopped by to deliver her investigation report on the ruins this morning. Even the very possibility that there may be an artifact involved is enough to warrant the Septian Church's attention. How am I going to deal with that pesky bell in the ruins? If it really is an artifact, those meddlesome so-and-sos will come to intervene. Well, I'd like to see them try. Their kind is not welcome in my crossbell. There's been 1 here for a while and you haven't noticed, and what are you going to do about the other one? Taking off for a business trip to go teach children and maids first thing tomorrow morning. Hope they've been doing well since I was last there. Aren't you Cecile's mother? Well, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Did you stop by to pray for a bit? Did something happen, Lloyd? What do you mean? Don't mind me. You really are the spitting image of Guy, aren't you? Truth be told, I'd probably mistake you for him if I ran into you at night. You think so? I suppose we are brothers. I'm starting to look like Guy did. So, would you like to pray together sometime, Lloyd? I mean, this is Guy's resting place, after all. Sounds like you did a great job assisting the Guardian Force's investigation. You two seem to pop up everywhere. It makes me proud to be your former teacher. Maybe I should brag about your successes during the next Sunday school. It's quite alright, Miss Marble. You don't need to do that. Yes, please don't tease us like that. I assume there's probably another one of those quizzes we have to do in Azure. It's just, I haven't really looked at anything about that game yet. I did play the opening just to get the opening song, but I'll probably not upload that until I have the HD version. They make you play for like an hour to get the song, just in case you're wondering. You know, on evenings like this, I can't help but think of Guy. Lloyd, once you're old enough, once you're a man in your own right, let's share a few drinks. I'll treat you to some of his favorites. I'll be looking forward to it. Took a while, but I got your badge back for you, Guy. With this in hand, I can finally take the first steps towards avenging your death. But I'm sorry, that has to wait. For now, I have to focus on the case in front of me. Citizens getting wrapped up with some mysterious drug and vanishing into thin air? I'm not sure if Crossbell's ever dealt with something this big. I know that you'd never let a case like this go unsolved. And while I'm still nowhere close to you, what I do have is a team that has my back. I know that I can count on them when the going gets tough. Most importantly, I found someone who I'm going to protect no matter the cost. That's why you don't need to worry about me, Guy. Just watch me. Lloyd, are you alright? What's up, man? It's nothing, just a quick chat. Let's move out, everyone. Roger. So, before you go speculating romance or what have you, he's referring to Kia as who he's going to protect. Sometimes people tell me I'm wasting what time I have left in the world, spending so much time with those who have already left. I'm afraid I don't have a choice in the matter, that's the only way I won't forget about the one I held most dear. That's why you'll see me visiting this grave every single day. That person said the exact same thing last time. So even in Chapter 4, that line didn't change. So yeah, with the dialogue with Guy, we are good to call it quits for now. So when we pick up next time, we will be cashing in the recipe and commencing the investigation at the hospital. So keep in mind, that should be the second to last dungeon, so hopefully it doesn't go too horribly. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.